welcome to JJEB News, where we always have the latest details. I'm Emily Everett here with breaking news that Queen Jocasta of Thebes has just committed suicide. It has been reported to us that she was found in her bedchamber dead, and it appears to be a suicide. We will take you now live to the Theban castle where Justine Blumenstock is standing nearby.
Thank you, Emily. I am Justine Blumenstock, here at the Theban Palace, where it appears that Queen Jocasta has died by home means around 8:22 this morning. It is so chaotic around here. No one knows why Jocasta has died. The real question is, what happened to their queen?
Oh, how heartbreaking. Thank you, Justine. It has just been confirmed here in the studio that Jocasta did indeed commit suicide. And I have a background story here concerning her death. It was revealed to her and Oedipus yesterday that she was not only Oedipus's wife, but Oedipus is her son as well. This must have just been too much for Jocasta to handle, and that is why she took her life. We now have Brooke standing in the city of Thebes with some of the citizens and their remarks and how they are handling this situation. Out to you, Brooke.
Sorry for the interruption, folks. I'm Sarah Patterson, and I'm here to bring you more in-depth detailed background on Jocasta and Oedipus. I have just found out recently and made very good discoveries that Laius, the previous husband of Jocasta, was Oedipus's father, in fact. And after he died, the city of Thebes was in ruin, and they needed a savior. So Oedipus came in, and he was their savior. After that, turns out this shepherd man from Oedipus's real parents brought him news that he was not actually their son. He turned out to be Jocasta and Laius' son. Jocasta tried to dissuade Oedipus that he was not their son and not to take the shepherd's advice. But Oedipus did, and Jocasta could not handle it. That is all I wanted to tell you, folks, and hopefully this gives you a better insight into our story.
What a sad story it is, Sarah.
We have Mabel Stevenson standing by, who just heard the news about her queen. Mabel, tell me your thoughts about the queen.
I was just shocked. I never saw this coming. Oedipus, he was such a noble man. I thought they were perfect together.
Thank you, Brooke. Hold on. We have just received word that Brooke Bauer has more information concerning this subject. Back to you, Brooke.
Okay, excuse me, what is your name?
Jamie?
Jamie. What are some rumors going around town about Jocasta's suicide?
Well, I heard just a little bit ago that Oedipus had blinded himself.
Why? How did he do this?
He used Jocasta's clothespins. He couldn't stand to see Jocasta in the state that she was in.
Do you know this for sure?
No, this is just the word on the street. This is what I've been hearing.
Alrighty, folks, you've heard it from her. Back to you, Emily.
Wow, thank you, Brooke. This situation just keeps having more and more developments. We're going to take a brief commercial break, and then we will be back with Dr. Simons.
Oh, excuse me. If you ever want to get away, relax, have a beautiful vacation, I have the place for you. Mount Cithron is home to the beautiful beaches and relaxing resorts. So call 1-800-SANDALS to get your free getaway. Thank you.
Welcome back to JJEB News, where we are covering the latest story on Jocasta's suicide. As a brief recap, for those of you who are just tuning in, it has been reported to us this morning at around 8:22 a.m., Jocasta, the Queen of Thebes, committed suicide in her very own bedchamber. I am here with Dr. Simons, an expert on marital stress and problems. Welcome, Dr. Simons.
Thank you, Emily. I just want to say that this is incredible. I've never heard of this before, but it comes from a lot of stress. And when you're talking about marriages that have a lot of problems and you find out that they are related, this is just horrible on a marriage. It usually ends up in shreds, and as you can see, it is not good for Jocasta or Oedipus. And there will be lots and lots of effects of this that will be very, very negative.
So what are your thoughts on this? Do you think she had a wise decision in committing suicide, or do you think it could have been worked out through different processes and treatments?
You know, you could have used a lot of treatments, but, you know, in this day and age, there are not a lot of things you can do. They could have gone to some therapy and stuff like that, but, you know, it would have had to end in divorce. Just having a son as your husband, that does not work out in the end. And then for those children, it's really, really hard on them.
Speaking of children, how do you think this will affect those children now that their mother is gone and their dad is also their uncle?
You know, it's hard for those children. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to call him. They don't know whether he is a father figure or a brother. You know, and then just for Jocasta, what is she going to say? You know, how is she going to explain to her children what she did? So, you know, and now that she's gone, her children don't know what to do, and then they have to stay with Creon, and that's going to be even worse of an effect on those children. It's going to be hard for them, Emily.
For the city of Thebes, how should Thebes address this new situation for them?
I think they should just take a step back. They should, you know, take some time off, you know, just recoup, and I think that they just need to go in kind of a relaxation period, and they need to get all of their stuff together and just calm themselves, because this is such a dramatic effect on this city.
Yes. Well, thank you, Dr. Simons, for your words of wisdom and for helping us all out in this situation. Well, folks, it's been confirmed. Jocasta is dead, Oedipus is blind, and Creon is now the sole ruler of Thebes. Thank you for joining us today on JJEB News, where we always have the latest details.